Devlin.
What about his English? Don't you just love his accent?
I am very, very popular.
This fall, saving the world.
At the beginning of the movie, we are shown a mineral water company where an agent checks the change in the water and he shoots a woman and tells her that the operation has become too nasty. That's how he attacked her. And the list of this puts a bag on the agent's face. The bag was attached to the water tank. He is shown dying very fast. On the other hand, he is shown standing in front of the ad gallery. He was a taxi driver and was very scared. 8 Gayatri, he was looking at Khatun. She was a saleswoman and he likes her. He comes near her and asks her to express his love and she will soon make you smile. And all this also settles in his mind. He sits in his taxi with a fuss, but I was ready to talk to him. As soon as he gets his taxi to open, a shirt collides with the door while he is riding a bicycle. He falls down and the man gets angry at this, so he hits him, but Gina's friend is shown silent under the car and asks why are you killing him. The man gets angry after hearing this. Mother, when did he see sir, coming towards him and he disappears after seeing the officer and then Gina. He also enters his tax office. He is surprised to see a woman there and asks her to leave after finding her told. She was doing a lot of research on Jimmy and was examining the rules of life. She challenges Jim that if life, when he leaves the makeup at home, till Kamal does it, she doesn't keep the pain but will get relief. He consults the specialist and shows it while driving at high speed. There was a lot of traffic, but he was driving his car fast. Jimmy sure, but he leaves her before she can finish her job. On reaching this point, Katani offers her a job. She says that you will have to with Mr. Color. Zindagi becomes happy to hear this and asks for you're on the next one. He goes and you eat it and tells that if it has to be reduced with color, then it will have to be applied with power on flowers to live the next day and goes on doing it. By the way, he tells that he does not act on it, he does not think about sleep. The dead body was shown to be executed, but the agent who was shown in the beginning in the water factory was seduced. While doing this, he realized that the sexy death was due to sharing and there was an injury on his head and he had given milk. The doctor told him that he had been murdered. He drank water with bacteria in the moonlight. If I go away, he will eat onion. Seeing the friendship, the deer becomes happy and wants to use it in some good way for his kingdom. He says he offers to reduce it with the agent's car. He talks about marrying Zam. Hal is shown having sex with a woman at night. Meanwhile, a waiter comes with a mushroom dress. It falls, but it was easily stopped last night. It is tired from the night. It is inside the mirror and during the day, it looks at itself and thinks of setting it on itself. Then it is seen in the X of the mirror that I have seen you too. No, Rasul told that you will never remember my friends, meaning if they reach the restaurant then what pizza is not available. At the moment he orders pizza and Jimmy looks at it. The pizza is ready. She has brought the pizza, but then Jimmy comes to know that there is no pizza in it. There was a hand who had insider knowledge and also fitted a bomb on the skateboard. What the market sees and tells whomever, there is a bomb placed on it. Very soon they will have to leave the car. They have to stop the car at a place and Clark is in his at the same time. He goes far away from the car with Jim. There is a bomb blast and he went back. But the boy's head got injured, the phone was not tied to his head and he falls down. He asks Jim that he has been poisoned. He tells the name of the water and calls the ambulance at the gym yesterday and wants to tell the name of the color, but by joining the police he believes that you should not trust anyone. And when he was telling the picture of Colonel today, I was looking at its record and before that it is said that I am shown to the hospital again. Tells Narasim that he is getting better and also gives the correct paper soon. But in the search, I had made an insect in attacks, whom I gave a good treatment. It is shown with a watch and the tractor was in front of the mirror and as if the lions of this education watch find out which one it is and Jimmy or again, he can be bored. He is wearing a testo and the suit adjusts the Jimmy's in it micro scanner. Yes, is there such a dance that he was scanning the map, he was clouding it and giving a lot of advice. I was praised for doing this, despite being an infidel for doing this. He was clouding his cloud and the robot was closed, so Jimmy told that this is a technology which is a human being and he has seen his own ass. He accidentally has the option of making us smart. He starts breaking the things around him very fast. Then he chooses the option of gravity to fix the things and air. I act as if he is in a vacuum and then he tells me that he got the job yesterday. She tells me that it is Madhav who is the owner of the water company or will decide. What are you planning when I meet Dale? He takes him to the lower part of the tower and tells him how to store the rifle. After listening to our story from the water company, he finds out that if he keeps the water from the patria, then it will be like potatoes. A man is shown attacking Zeddy from behind as Benning prepared them. Dad is also shown still in the meeting, listening to his friends as he realizes that someone has attacked Zinni with him. Jimmy starts fighting. There is an auto-response option on his car. After this, if you start fighting with such a person, he was swinging his pan at you and he attacked you with the tower and he slipped. He slipped and fell down, and Deal thought he might have died. She immediately tried to run away. Jimmy was shown falling from the tower, but he had given a scientific answer to a sticky note from his watch, and with the help of it, there is a pipe holding light, then another pipe collides with it and it falls into the cement gate is shown when sitting in the pomegranate cart. It wants to go far away from here. While I was following it and running fast, said Jim was leaving after apologizing, and the wife put her hand on his shoulder and showed him the option, which he immediately turned on, which he did not like. He forces her to fall down while twisting, and then he goes to the hospital to meet her, saying that we have to attend a party. He keeps a flower in his suit and a camera in it, and he enters through the back door, pretending to be a sister from where he met her. They go inside and put their hair on Jimmy's shoulder. He calls it to be fun from the show, but Jim's defined. Hi, Jim was on till daddy, and he forces Bolo car to fall down running in his hand. Now no one was able to understand that he had become conscious even after doing blue. He turns on the mood of singing on his watch and starts singing like a P-bar. He does a good job that it will subside. And he told him to his partner that Bandy leaves from there after hearing that he is a special agent. Jody Hydil is trying to escape, so Gmail turns on his defiant style. They fight from there, and one of them is then shown to Bonnie, which leads to an argument at home, and they escape with their friends. Jimmy doesn't have food to survive inside, so he takes a bowl and scans it with his suit so that he can make a copy. He enters with the media. He kills 2 people at the party. Saw him taking a thing like that and he did it, but he was going towards the swimming pool. It was not deep water, and he goes to the lab chasing Jimmy and dealing and gets hanged and found out the secret of the restriction. That how does he break into the company? Ban finds out that Zindagi and TV have reached Legendran and starts searching for them. They couldn't, because Dead goes behind GB before he tells him anything. It is shown yesterday, and it is said that he is a driver of color. Then Diesel is shown taking sugar to the washroom and pointing it like a gun. He was forced to remove his testicles. To make a drama out of it, she turns on the button of stress agency. After getting all the information, the people come to know that the deal needs help. They can help from there, and life is shown to be written as caught. And it was not detected in the water standard, because when I donated it last time at night, water strike written Hotstar was visible, and it was found out that it is an insect which can walk on water. Also tell the name of the sweater of Kohler. According to the Dead, a worm will not reduce it, because it is not necessary to keep Mustafa from this environment. She says, what if I kill the Makubana? It will reduce. Actually, he was wasting his time while talking, so the agents will reach for his help till the time he finds them. On the other hand, Jean is shown going far away from the Kohler built near you, and he gets a desktop ordered by Akhtar. All kinds of bells ring, and 150 agents have reached to help him. On the other side, Jimmy was banned to release the insects, Ka says, but immediately Jimmy fights with everyone. Jimmy was not winning at first because his testicles were weak. The video is shown of the earring happening, then maybe the insects were going to open their pot. The insects are still in the band because Malka has not been rehabilitated yet. Comes to steal the utensils. If Malkana does not leave, then the insects will not leave the insects. But the phone falls down. During the fight, Malkana's utensil falls down and Malkana sits on the nose of the oil. Then Dynick wakes up and the one who comes to attack is also a boy. Then he throws education to those 2, whom the education was meant for misbehavior. Along with the Malka, it goes inside the mouth. Because the goods had gone inside the mouth, they had come after others to do tax from the onion market.